What's up guys, my name is Bravo, and before we get into this video, if you guys could just do me that favor of leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it is always appreciated. Make sure notification bell is turned on so you guys don't miss out on the latest uploads I post. That being said, let's get into this. So what's up guys, welcome to a very good video I really want to get into. I'm so excited. I wasn't able to get into this video yesterday because I was really busy with other stuff, but I'm actually getting able to do so. So what this video is going to be is that we're going to be talking about, and it's going to be an update about everything we know about Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet so far, as we have gotten a new trailer the other day that was indicating much more stuff. We had new Pokemon shown. We also had like new stuff featuring on multiplayer and all that. I cannot wait to get over it. So with that being said, let's dive right in. So this is going to be the only source I'm using on the official Pokemon website, because they showed so much stuff that I'm really excited to get into. And the first thing I want to talk about is, yes, we saw Flappy, which means Amfrost is confirmed for this game. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw that, I was so excited because I can actually use Amfrost in an open world game, an open world Pokemon game to be exact. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to find this Pokemon early in the game so I can just use it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna use it throughout the whole game. Like, there's not gonna be an instance where I'm taking it out. But yeah, that's not the first thing. I was just excited. But the first thing I do want to talk about is, yes, the new Pokemon that has been shown. So as I said, there was new Pokemon, like I would say three wild Pokemon has been revealed, and I'm gonna find them. We also have like other stuff to go through. Let me see if I can find the specific thing. Okay, there we are. So we're gonna talk about these two, and we're gonna talk about them later. But this is the new wild Pokemon that has been revealed. The first one is called Palmy, and it looks like this one is a Pikachu clone. Really, like, is this supposed to be like another? Like, it almost looked like it's trying to be like another flying squirrel, somewhat like Emolga, but not really. But yeah, it has the ability of static and natural cure. Now that's really interesting. I don't think there has been a Pokemon, Pikachu clone with natural cure. I may be wrong. I'm probably gonna have to check that later. But I've never seen one with natural cure, so that's gonna be really interesting. And not most Pikachu clones are defensive. Like, I'm talking in the competitive sense. Most Pikachu clones are not that bulky. I could say my only exception is Pachirisu, because that thing has a very decent special defense stat, and it has access to light screen and reflect. I think it has both screens. If not, then it has one of them, but it has access to light screen, and that Pokemon is really good with the special defense. It's able to like tank most stuff from like a special offensive Flygon. Yes, it happens. But yeah, this is Palmy here. Electricity discharging organs on the spore paws, in addition to the electric sacs in its cheeks. Wow. Palmy has electricity discharging organs on its spore paws. It generates electricity by rubbing its cheeks, then shocks its opponents by touching them with the pads on the spore paws. Now, the thick fur that stores electricity, not only is the fur that covers its body good insulation against the cold, but it also serves the purpose of storing electricity. When it feels uneasy, this cautious Pokemon will begin rubbing its cheeks, preparing itself to discharge an electric shock. Now, wow. It's really interesting. I wonder what this Pokemon will evolve to. It does look like the type to evolve into something else. If not, then this Pokemon better have a pretty decent stat total, if it's just a single thing. Next Pokemon I want to talk about is Lechonk. Now, Lechonk has to be the best name they ever came up with for the new Pokemon so far. Lechonk? Really? Wow. So far, this is one of my favorite wild Pokemon. I'm probably going to catch this thing first if I can. So yeah, it has the ability of Aroma Veil and Gluttony. Now, what's interesting about this is that this is actually the first Pokemon that's not a fairy type to have this ability. Because I checked on, like, we can do, well, actually I'll do that another time. But I checked someone else's video, and they even said it themselves. Shout out to PokemonMD. But yeah, he was saying that Aromaville was only available for Fairy-type Pokemon, and they had access to it. Now, Lechonk here is a normal type, and this thing has Aromaville. So, either this Pokemon is going to be able to evolve into a normal and Fairy type, which is really a high probability, or just a pure Fairy. But either way, it has Aromaville, so it has to mean something. Gluttony is a really good ability as well. I mean, Snorlax runs it, so why not? Let's go up to let's go up to here. It says a Gorman with the I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. With an excellent nose, Lechonk uses its sense of smell to find and eat only the most fragrant raw grasses and the richest berries. As a result of its dining habits, it has come to radiate an aroma resembling herbs that bug Pokemon dislike. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to. It says that bug Pokemon dislike, so that's kind of a little question right there. Timid and faint-hearted, but also strong. If attacked by an opponent and startled, it will charge forward in a panic. It may appear fat at first glance, but in reality, this Pokemon's body is mostly muscle-built by constantly walking around in search of food. Now, wow. Okay, so my guess is this is definitely, like, Lechonk is definitely going to be a physical attacker. Like, it's gonna happen. It has to be. So I can just imagine this thing with, like, Play Rough. Like, either Play Rough, Double Edge. I mean, most physical normal types do have access to Earthquake, so that's also a probability as well. But that bug type part, I don't know, it might have a hidden ability involving that. We're just gonna have to find out later. So that's Lechonk, really cool name. The last one is Smoliv. Smoliv. I'm hoping we could get like some confirmation on how to pronounce these names. So yeah, it's a grass and normal type. Now this is really interesting, and it has the ability of Early Bird. Now this ability is not all of that. It's not all that. Like, I would say it's decent, but it's not too good. I mean, just prevents you from like sleeping too long. But the grass and normal typing, that could be a little bit of a reach for the grass and normal type, because now it's gonna be weak to fighting as well, and we have a lot of poison and fighting types like Toxicroak. So this thing is going to be 4 times weak against it. And yeah, Sneasler is also a poison fighting type, but that's if that Pokemon is going to be able to transfer from Legends Arceus to Scarlet and Violet, but we're gonna have to find out later. But yeah, I am a fan of grass types, so I would love to give this Pokemon a chance. And it says oil so bitter and astringent it will make you flinch. The oil that comes out of its head has a very strong bitter taste and is not suitable for consumption. When startled or attacked, Smoliv will shoot its oil out, slowing its opponent down. It will then seize that moment to run away. Alright. Fine without eating or drinking. In the fruit on its head, Smoliv stores oil made from nutrients and gathers through photosynthesis. As a result, it can go for a week without eating or drinking. It prefers dry and sunny climates, and it seems to spend its days sunbathing. Alright, that's really interesting. Okay, if it's saying it spends its days this thing has to have chlorophyll. Please give it chlorophyll. Like, I would want to see this Pokemon be fast. So at least give this thing chlorophyll if that's the case. So yeah, I went over all the new wild Pokemon that has been revealed. I would love to use all 3 of them in a team at once. Like, especially Palmy. It actually looks cute, I'm not gonna lie. Lechonk, best name for Scarlet and Violet so far. Like, even if it evolves, I'm going to nickname it Lechonk, because that is just so cool. And Smoliv is a good grass type Pokemon. I would really love to give it a try. So yeah, that's all the new Pokemon we looked at. Next thing I want to cover up is the box art legendaries. Now, I said before I was doing this that I was going to talk about them. So this is the new box art legendaries, and I really love this design of both of them. Like, I really love it. When I first seen it, I was really confused because I was going by design on which version I would get. So I was like, if the design is bad for like Pokemon Scarlet, I'll get Violet, and then vice versa. But looking at them, both of their designs are so cool. I don't even know which one to choose now. So yeah, the new so the box art legendaries, the one for Pokemon Scarlet is called Corridon. I think the I is silent in these names. And the Pokemon Violet legendary is called Miraidon. Now, this is really cool. I'm going to go to Corridon first. Or actually, okay, it actually has both of them together. So it says Corridon and Miraidon grace the covers of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet respectively. Corridon is a legendary Pokemon you can meet in Pokemon Scarlet, and Miraidon is a legendary Pokemon you can meet in Pokemon Violet. These two Pokemon are said to have powers that far surpass those of other Pokemon, but details about Corridon and Miraidon are still shrouded in mystery. So, looking at their designs, I could say this. I could say this right here. Corridon is going to be a physical attacker, right? This is going to be a physical attacker, and Miraidon is going to be a special attacker. Because this is one thing I do want to talk about as well for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And we're going to get to that once we talk about the professors as well. Is that this one looks more prehistoric, and this one looks more futuristic. Like, if you could look at the design, like this one looks like it came from like the Stone Age or something, while this one's like more futuristic, like in a cybernetic town, like universe or something. So like, it's really cool. Like, it's kind of like a past and future type thing. If that's what they're going for, it honestly is a good thing that they could do that. Wow. So yeah, this is all we know for the legendary Pokemon. Next thing I want to talk about is starting anywhere in the story. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what do you mean by that? Now, in the trailer, if I could actually, let me go back, because they actually said it themselves. Is this it? Would it take? Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. So the world of Pokemon says Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games newer chapters are coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. Also, if you guys did not know, or if you don't want to be spoiled, then you can just like click like 10 seconds out this part. But Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet will be coming out November 18th of this year. So we're like months away from that. We're like, I would say, let's see. Okay, so we're like 6 months away from the game's release. I'm really looking forward to that. And it also shows you like some thumbnails. Like, you can see like the symbols on these shields. Like, you can see orange and you can see grapes. Like, I remember hearing something about this in the leaks about orange and grapes. Okay, so they're showing you like much more like stuff. You can also see like the trainers that you could battle in the wild area. Well, I said wild areas. They also have character customization. The character customization now is looking really good. I cannot wait to take advantage of it because it's so awesome. This is gonna be a short thing I'm gonna talk about because it looks like gyms will be back. Looks like gyms are coming back, but it looks a little different. Like, you can see, like, if you look here, notice how the Pokemon symbols are not like in a circular shape. They're like in this weird icon here. So I'm trying to, we honestly don't know what this means, but we're gonna have to find that out in the future. And we could also see like red and green lining. When we first see this, we're thinking like, oh, this could be like a fire type gym, but we also see like the color green, so it might be talking about how there's gonna be that mechanic where we could fuse like Pokemon moves for like a fire and grass type of thing. That may be a possibility. And now here we are. The world of Pokemon has evolved. You can experience a new style of adventure with the world that you are free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story. Now, what that means is that you can, like, for example, you can just travel the whole game and you can just do anything you want. You don't have to, like, go to the first gym, to the second gym, to the third gym. No, you can just skip past that, just do whatever you want. And then if you want to do gyms at your time, you can do so. They're not going to roadblock you or anything. That's the really cool part about this game. That they're not going to roadblock you saying how, oh, you need a certain amount of gym badges to pass or anything. That's really awesome. I honestly love that. You will, of course, journey to hone your skills as a Pokemon trainer, but many more discoveries and stories await you. Meet a variety of people and Pokemon and adventure in the world of Pokemon the way you want to. So that's going to be really cool. And they also show you like some thumbnails. So while I'm looking at these thumbnails, there is some Pokemon that is going to be like officially in the Pokédex. For example, the Colossal line, Venonat line, the Talonflame line. We also see Bagon and Larvitar, so which means Salamence and Tyranitar will be in this game. two Pokemon that be dominating VGC, mind you. So yeah, VGC players are gonna have a field day knowing that. A deeper experience with the multiplayer gameplay. Now this is one thing I do want to talk about, and that's probably going to be the second, like, I don't know, is that going to be the next thing I'm talking about? Let's see. No. Okay, so it's going to be part, okay, so in that case it's going to be part of what I'm talking about right here. So a deeper experience with multiplayer gameplay. Along with series staples such as training and battling Pokemon, you'll be able to explore the various locations of the region in these games with other players. You can discover new Pokemon and explore unfamiliar areas with your friends and family, opening the door to an adventure more precious and fun than ever. Now you can see thumbnails that they're talking about right here where you can travel up with like a lot of people. I'm probably going to have some friends just doing the story together. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. If they bring back raid battles from Pokemon Sword and Shield, that would be even, that would honestly just put icing on the cake. Because again, like, I talked about this before too, how Pokemon Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus are technically stepping stones for greater things for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it's really happening. Like you can see in the thumbnails here, you can see like the 4 trainers are traveling like different areas. You can even interact with people. There's emotes in that game too, which is really cool. You could also see like the Pokemon Center. I like how the Pokemon Center looks like a gas station. I find that funny. And there's like a lot of ads like on the area right there. That's really cool. And yeah, you can see another picture where you can see like your friends separating, like doing other stuff. You can see the Fuecoco, the Pikachu, the Sprigatito, and the Quaxley just separating to do their thing. And I honestly really love that. It's really cool. So yeah, that's one of them. The next thing I want to talk about is the new characters. Now in this trailer that we've gotten the other day, they did reveal some new characters, and we're going to talk about them right now. So why I love them portraying the new characters is that this is going to be the first game where we have version exclusive professors, and it says it right here. For the first time in the series, one of 2 different professors will appear in your game depending on the version you choose to play. So if we play Pokemon Scarlet, we have Professor Sada. I don't know. I'm sorry. So yeah, if we play Pokemon Scarlet, we have Professor Sada, and if we play Pokemon Violet, we have Professor Turo. Now this is like the 3rd Pokemon professor that's a female we have now. Interesting. And yeah, it even says it right here. So Nemona, a powerful Pokemon trainer, she is going to be like our rival for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Your friend Nemona has a sunny and energetic disposition, and she absolutely loves Pokemon battles. She's an experienced Pokemon trainer that serves as a reliable guide for you on your adventures. She has undisputed skill in battle, though it does also seem that she's not the best at throwing Pokeballs. So yeah, she's gonna be our rival throughout the story. She looks really cool. She has potential. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly like the outfit she has. Like, it's really cool. She might, I don't know. She probably might play like a very important role in the game story along with these 2 professors. And one thing I do want to talk about these professors as well. Sorry, I was going. But one thing I do want to talk about these Pokemon professors is that Professor Sada has like that prehistoric look to her, while Professor Turo has like that futuristic look. So it kind of ties in, like I was saying before with the legendaries, how one was prehistoric, the other one's futuristic. Like they're trying to do like a past and future type thing that I'm really interested on. So yeah, in the trailer we saw her battling our character with a Palmy. Like that's probably going to be like the first Pokemon she has before she starts capturing more stuff. And the last thing I do want to talk about, and this one has been really interesting to me because I've been looking at this for quite some time now, is that the game Pokemon Scarlet looks like, the graphic wise, it looks a little like Pokemon Tournament. Now if you guys played like Pokemon Tournament, that's like the Pokemon fighting game on the Nintendo Switch and all that, playing that game, if you look at the graphics and you like put them together with the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet graphics, it looks almost identical. Like I've done this before. Like I had Pokemon Tournament on my Switch just now playing, and I saw the graphics and I was sitting there like they're almost doing the same thing. Like it's really cool because Pokemon Tournament, we actually need to get a sequel. Game Freak, please give us a sequel to Pokemon Tournament. We've been waiting for so long. But yeah, the game looks very identical to that game, just a little bit much more better with the style of Legends Arceus slapped into it. So yeah, that was just a short thing I just wanted to talk about. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that we now know about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet so far. I'm going to be updating this part with each trailer we get. So because we got in that trailer yesterday, I was able to update as much stuff and pinpoint what we know about the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.